And so Prime be kind of getting on my nerve a little bit how he be getting at the media members like that because dude, you put it out there like that. You got to be
Yeah.
able to handle yourself a little bit better. I feel
Man,
Well, he's not talking to CBS right now,
exactly,
he think he royalty.
and
exactly.
I don't know how that's gonna come back to bite him in the ass, but
It ain't gonna work out for him. I can tell you that right now. I mean, obviously you can just win and shut people up, but that ain't finna happen.
all right, all right, and also the article was talking about retention. It's harder for them, uh, what's the number? Like 2,800 kids in the transfer portal this year.
Damn.
2,800. That's like a quarter of the scholarships they were saying, but it's
Yeah.
only one, two, three, four, five. No, one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 schools lost 12 or less players. Everybody else lost more. It's 100 and some schools, man.
Yeah.
Only 14 lost 12 or less. That's crazy. So it's it's the rich get richer because those kids, you know what I'm saying, when they go ball out at the smaller schools, at UTSA, they defensive player of the year went to Texas. Of course, he got great film. And so now UTSA, whatever they was building with him, that's gone. He can definitely go fit in at Texas, and he making that bread too. They got the AAC Special Teams Player of the Year. He left FAU and he went to Colorado. Conference USA Player of the Year. He left New Mexico State, went to Vanderbilt. They say the MAC MVP. He left Toledo, went to Baylor. The MAC Player of the Year left Toledo, went to UCF. Mountain West Freshman of the Year left UNLV, went to USC. The rich getting richer and the poor getting poor.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I guess it's going to be more scholarship available at those tier 3 and beyond and below. Would you say? Like Big 12 and under. Because OU, they're only getting 5 stars in transfer portals, you know what I'm saying? The top tier. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I don't even know if it's really. I mean, I don't even know if it's about the stars, man. They're just getting people that they have D1 film on. It's I, hell. I can't. What am I supposed to do? This is the system. They have a transfer portal. Shit, I'm gonna go in there and find some damn kids.
And lastly, you have unlimited amount of transfers. These boys then transferred at the beginning of the spring and in December, and they done transferred again from the same school in the spring. So,
I mean,
yeah.
they do, but they don't. Now, what I'm really more interested in is how these dudes staying eligible. That's how they academically eligible. I mean,
Well,
every school doesn't. I mean, unless all these dudes are just general studies.
well, and that's what they were saying too. They run into that problem, but the best scenario is when these cats done already graduated. They ain't got to worry about no standard, or they just transfer as a grad student.
Well,
So
that
those
has
going
always
through for
been like
sure.
that, though. You could
But
always transfer as a grad. You could always do that when you graduated. You could always because the rule is when you go to grad school, if that school doesn't have your major that you want to go to grad school for, you could transfer and not sit out. That was a rule before the transfer portal.
yeah. I mean, you're a
All
grad.
these
How
dudes
can
ain't
they keep?
graduating.
They can't keep you no way. That's your choice. You didn't finish. You didn't did your due diligence. But yeah, it's a lot in that article that I was reading though. But I just found it interesting. But yeah, they were saying it was harder for high school kids to get scholarships because they was getting those kids proven at the lower levels that not already proved themselves.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. But if I'm a mid major, shoot, what's stopping me from going to get the number 2 or 3 dude from Alabama that don't necessarily have the film to go to or transfer to another
Oh,
D1?
I didn't know. Alabama lost 31 players. Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? All them dudes are not going to a big time D1. Like some of them kids are trying to find somewhere to play. And so if I'm a mid-major, I need to be trying to get them dudes.
But if they gonna leave Alabama, they already getting the NIL money. They not finna go there for just crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Because damn, let me go back to the article. They was talking about how They was talking about how all the quarterbacks that transferred, like the Cam Wards, the cat that left Clemson, went to Oregon State, left Oregon State, went to Florida State. Like these cats getting 7 figures.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and they should be. I mean, but
7 figures.
those are rare. Those are rare. You talking about DJ
Him, Cam Ward. I done already.
Cam Ward. I got a whole list of starting quarterbacks and where they were and where they gone with their stats. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if I'm a guy that's a third stringer or fourth stringer, yeah, I signed with Bama. I ain't playing.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't have any film to transfer somewhere big and to warrant an NLI. I got to get somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. And then Nick Saban leaving kind of push the envelope too, where you know what I'm saying, they didn't want to play for old boy, the Washington coach or whatever. So they had a bump.
That. I can understand that.
All right. So man, let's talk college football, man, because that thing is right around the corner. 10 days? 12, 10 days. The thing started.
Yeah.
Kickoff Wednesday.
And DT loves Georgia. I think I heard an echo or something.
Georgia. All
right. Let's we could start at 25. Do y'all have the I wish there was something I could put up. The y'all don't have the list, or I can tell y'all that way y'all can just have it wrote down. Y'all can kind of see
the what top 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
All right. So Iowa. I got Iowa. This is you got the AP top 25 and not the coaches poll? Because I got both of them. Okay. All right,
AP is the only one to go by.
All right. Let's go top 15 down then. Let's go to top 15. One guy go 25. That's a lot. Top 15 is Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas, Bama, Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Penn State, Michigan, Florida State, Missouri, Utah, LSU, Clemson, and Tennessee. Oklahoma and Oklahoma State come right behind them at 16 and 17.
I'm going with my dogs. Florida State, Seminoles.
Oh, okay. So you're going with the transfer quarterback leading the way.
Yep.
One of my picks for
DJ Uyungale. I don't trust
one of my picks for the to come out of nowhere is Miami. Miami is at 19. Let me go see if I can go back to that. Damn, man,
I like Cam Ward, man. I really do, man. Cam Ward can throw that thing.
But they was talking about all the transfers, man, that had went to
Miami.
Yes, like it was a shitload, man.
Yeah.
Like
that's all good. Well, and that's kind of my thing though, with the transfer portal, this and with the tournament, man, this thing is turning into NCAA basketball. It's gonna be some pretty garbage football. Probably for about the first month, 5 games. There's zero chemistry. Everybody's moving around. You cannot install and build any level of confidence in your scheme in 2 days. That's just not gonna happen. So it's gonna be crappy football. I didn't like last year's football product, honestly. It was some of that stuff was tough to watch week to week. It's just, and that's why I remember early in the season, I was like, shit, Michigan. They might not have the best talent. They are clearly
you was on Michigan the whole goddamn way. Like,
they were the best team. It was just point blank, period. And I think Georgia is that now because Georgia retained a lot of their players. As far as like they had a lot of people graduate, move on, but the people that were replacing them were already in the system. They didn't go out and just get a bunch of people to plug up holes like a Miami did.
Oh no, I think Florida State's schedule just set up for them to make it.
Who you say?
I think Florida State's schedule just set up for them to bring the heat. I mean, they don't.
Well, that's gonna be. They play against Miami. They in the same conference, ain't they?
Yeah, they don't play them until late October. So they got plenty of time to build chemistry.
Man, Florida State was really good last year, man. I thought they should have been in ahead of Miami.
They should have.
Alabama.
Yes. And that's why I'm leaning. They didn't lose too many people.
They didn't.
They schedule now weak is not strong, but the teams they got to play like, Georgia Tech, Boston College, they always a strong team. You can't look past them.
But that's what's gonna hurt them because now this selection committee, they looking for the 12 best teams. They ain't even really just looking for just conference winners.
Yeah,
they're looking for the 12 best teams. So your record
better. But the conference winners are automatically in.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
What was
I mean, yeah, what is it? 3 conferences?
Because I was looking at
it's 2.5 conferences.
The Pat McAfee show, and they was talking about who Michigan play like Oregon and Texas and like Ohio State. And it's like if they lose to them 3 teams, and of course they're not gonna win conference, but their record is gonna reflect, 9-3 or whatever, but they still gonna pick them to go because of who they lost to.
Yeah, see that makes no sense though.
That's what I'm saying. This man, as much as I love the player movement, I love the NLI, I love the things, but hey man, it's a balance in this world. Something's got to give, and it's going to be the quality of the product.
Yeah, they definitely need to increase that the number of people in the playoffs, because that 14 committee is just not it.
Oh, it's 12 now, Mo.
It's 12 now.
Okay, that's perfect then.
It's 12 now.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
I think the top 2 get a bye, and then you get to play home games. So that's big.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
So they was talking about how Caleb Williams transferred, Jalen Daniels transferred from Arizona State to LSU, Michael Phoenix transferred from Indiana to Washington, and Bo Nix transferred from Auburn to Oregon.
I mean, Auburn, and yeah, he wasn't good at Auburn either, but he got a good system.
And Sean Payton want to pick them up, man. I don't know. So now they like Ohio State got a new quarterback, Will Howard. I don't know where he went. Oregon got Oklahoma quarterback Dylan Gabriel. Notre Dame got Duke quarterback Ryan Leonard. Florida State got DJ, and Miami got Cam, and they all got 7 figures. They all
I
got
can, I can run down the whole list. You talking about freaking Dylan Gabriel? He was at Oklahoma. Now he at Oregon. Riley Leonard. He was at Duke. Now he at Notre Dame. You already talked about Cam Ward. You got Will Howard. You remember how he balled out with Kansas State last year? Now he at Ohio State.
Wait a minute. That's the cat that was at Kansas State, that the option look quarterback?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, nigga.
Yes, sir.
I thought he was going. Ooh, man. I love that. Hey, man, Kansas State was one of my little sleepers last year.
You got big old KJ Jefferson. He was at Arkansas. Now he at UCF. I mean, Kansas is moving around, man.
Arkansas, though, man. I felt like that was him.
What you mean?
Like, I felt like he could have played better some of them games I was watching him.
Man, Arkansas sucks, man. There's 0 around him for him to play better. Malik Murphy, that's a big one. He was at Texas, and he only signed with Texas to get that money. Now he at Duke. So he know he wasn't going to play behind Arch Manning. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did he even sign there? But, hey, they going to cut the check. Let's rock.
Yeah, they're gonna
I hope these boys paying their taxes, man. We're going to have a whole bunch of
right.
That's what Cam, not Cam, that was CJ Stroud was talking about. It's like, man, they getting money, they let people borrow this, that, and the other, and then that government gonna get you. One way or another.
I mean, it's real out here.
Yeah.
You know, they gonna get theirs.
Damn.
That young man ain't gonna do.
All right, let's get back to the task at hand, man. And
got Chandler Morris, so sorry ass, then transferred to North Texas. I work with his his auntie. I don't think he's very good, but he's going to be the starting quarterback for my Mean Green.
All right, I said start with Tennessee at 15. I don't know much about Tennessee because I was big on the quarterback last year, Milton. It looked like he's gonna be decent with the Patriots though, but I don't really know what they got. All I read was they D lineman. They got a D lineman that's supposed to be pretty raw. But other than that, I don't
Tennessee.
Really, yeah. Other than that, I don't really know much about it.
Tennessee always start out strong, and then that inexperience always catch up with them, man.
Man, that's them. That's Josh Heupel. That be those offensive centric dudes, man. After about a month and a half, they see that film. They finna start ratcheting that stuff up.
That's what I was gonna
they see the route combos.
It's only so many you can run. See,
Tennessee had some dogs last year too. Them boys was balling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's coaching. After a while, you got to have some schemes.
Yeah. You definitely got to have some schemes. Now, I would have definitely liked to. I wish Buddy wouldn't have had torn his ACL that year. I would have loved to see him being able to finish out the year. Dude that's at Indianapolis. He got hurt last year at Indy, but he was at Tennessee. He was at Tennessee the year before.
They said who?
At the Colts.
They played what?
What's his name? He played quarterback. Who got hurt last year? Richardson, yeah.
You said he was where?
He played at Tennessee.
No, he didn't. He played at Florida.
Oh, that is him. Oh, no. I'm thinking about Hendon Hooker. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. He's at Detroit. Detroit. He's at Detroit. Yeah, you're right. That's why I was like, Anthony Richardson. Yeah, Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
I'm mixing them up.
And he played in the preseason some too, so Goff better come with it.
He's not taking Goff's spot, but I like Hendon Hooker.
Try to think about Lance.
Lance who?
Cowboys.
Trey Lance?
Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah, it don't look like he's what that is. I don't know if that system is what he needs personally. For his skill set, I don't know if
he needs Shanahan.
McCarty's system.
Yeah, he needs Shanahan. Something that's built like where you're going here, and they trying to stop the run first. Like he's not the focus. Like he can't put the offense on his shoulders.
Yeah,
he can't do that. But yeah, we can talk about Jerry.
Made my boy Dak look real good.
So we don't really have nothing to say about Tennessee. We got Clemson. What your boy Debo gonna do?
Dabo. Nothing. Don't do nothing. I mean, he was fighting that whole, the NLI. He was fighting that NLI. It's like, man, these kids ain't gonna come you play for free, dog.
Man, I was mad at him for that though.
Grease them pockets.
Millions of dollars, and you don't want them to get nothing. That's crazy.
You don't want to go buy players. That's fine. You ain't gonna have a job very long.
You gonna have memories. That's about it. All right, LSU after my boy Jaden. I like Kelly. I like him as a coach, man.
You gotta like Brian Kelly. He decent, man. Decent little coach.
Yeah, but he lost quarterback first round, receiver first round, another receiver. What?
Yeah, 2 of them in the first round.
Hey, that's hard to replace. Like that is hard. You see how TCU fell out the map and they just lost their quarterback. Like they fell off.
That's a system thing, though. So
they lost their receiver too, though, man.
They lost their receiver too, Johnson.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
but to your point, though, shoot, you losing some major pieces.
We think they're gonna have a struggle year like them games. We probably need to take the other teams to cover close games, same caliber teams, whatever, because they don't have people to put them over the hump this year. We look closely at that.
Well, not having Jaden Daniels, that's a toughie right there.
Okay, so
if winning national championship, I can't see it.
All right, we got Utah, and I think I might be big on them, not to win a national championship, but I like Cushing coming back or whatever his name is, rushing.
Man, if he can get healthy, man, you talking about Cam Rising?
Rising. I said everything.
If he
but
can
the
get
right
healthy,
thing.
like Utah does not scare me to, I don't know, be in the Final Four.
They do the same thing every year though, and end up getting beat by BYU or somebody like that. So,
but they can probably run the Big 12. Is what I'm really getting at. Okay. Do we think they can run the Big 12? Because with Texas and OU leaving, those top dogs, they gone.
Yeah,
so
Utah is it.
It's more of a level playing field, and they got somebody at the key position, quarterback, and if he can stay healthy,
I like if he can stay healthy, because I like Utah's makeup, because man, they gonna play some D, they gonna come out there and get the pads wet, and they gonna keep themselves in a game.
What about the little running back?
Play, man.
And the little running back or something they had?
That was a dude from Duncanville. I think he transferred though.
Oh, okay.
Quentin.
Quentin. Okay, so
yeah, he transferred. I forget where he went, but Quentin Johnson.
Got to look up
something like that.
Into that. All right, that's 12. Then we have Missouri.
Missouri was strong last year.
Yeah, you know what you're gonna get out of them.
Yeah, they were strong last year, man.
They consistent. They got a big time receiver. I had picked them to start my dynasty with in the SEC, right? Dog, that made me feel bad for all the teams in the SEC. Every week I had to play Alabama, LSU, Florida. Like, hey man, I felt bad for the real people who had to play them teams, man, because I didn't want to play them. So Auburn, like, man, that game be cheating, but yeah, I feel bad for the SEC, and I don't think they have that caliber of a team, because even Ole Miss is good this year.
That was definitely one that's all. Again, you got Lane Kiffin, offensive minded. They're always good in the beginning of the year.
Right,
he's gonna get you. He's gonna go 9-3, maybe even 10-2. But when it comes to down to play some football, it's like they kind of wilt a little bit.
Did they running back go to Colorado? I think they running back left too.
Maybe. I'm looking at Missouri's schedule, man. It's not terrible, man.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. I mean, as far as the SEC is concerned, they got Vanderbilt, A&M, Auburn, Bama, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Mississippi State, and Arkansas.
Oh, they missed out on Alabama.
Yeah, they playing Alabama, but they because they don't
losing
the SEC doesn't have East and West no more. It's just one big conference.
Yeah,
and they protected the rivals.
They got a pretty strong schedule, because they got a great chance against Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Alabama, I think they could beat them, because one thing about Mizzou, they got an offensive team. They're gonna put up some points.
They play some pretty good defense too. Was it? But they 3-3-5 on defense.
Yeah, they run that stat. I mean, they don't necessarily play. They don't play Georgia, and that's big. They don't play Texas. That's big. Good. And so they got
sleepers. So we need to pay attention to a couple of. Damn, what's going on? Did y'all black out, man? I pressed them. All right, yeah, I see that, man. What's that first spread? They ain't got nothing from Murray State. They're gonna kick their ass.
Nah, they ain't putting nothing.
Take that one. Check.
That motherfucker's gonna be 55.
So I was listening to something they talking about Ohio State defense. They return like 9-10 stars on defense. Like they saying that they first 5 opponents they may not score. I was like, what the hell? Okay. All right. Florida State is at 10. So the quarterback hurt himself. What happened to the quarterback before last year?
He got
the light skin cat from Florida State.
My buddy who got hurt at the end of the year in the season. I don't know if anything happened to him.
Yeah, and then they got Benson coming back. That boy was strong.
No. Benson got drafted by the Cardinals player.
He gone? Oh, yeah.
Second round, he's a Cardinal. I'm picking him to take James Conner's spot sooner or later when he get hurt for about 4 games.
It's about that time.
Yeah, Florida State. They said Florida State open up the season in down Ireland against Georgia Tech. That's gonna be interesting.
That's what I'm saying. That's a good strong game. Like Georgia Tech with that old crazy offense.
Georgia Tech was actually, I don't want to say decent, but they were definitely more competitive last year than they've been in quite some time.
They was a good Syra team.
There you go.
So pick them against the lower tier teams, and they're gonna be competitive against.
Definitely.
Okay, so what's that? Okay, your squad, Michigan, man, and what's going on with Michigan? Like,
Absolutely
if the
nothing.
head
There's not
coach
going to
get
be anything.
suspended or something, what they gonna do?
They're not going to suspend anybody that's there because Jim Harbaugh is the one with all the violations.
Oh, okay, so nobody got suspended. I thought some
Nah,
of the
nobody.
coaches they got
Nah,
suspended too.
nah. Anybody? They don't have no sanctions. They're investigating them for the little videotaping type stuff, and they're looking into improper communications with recruiting,
During COVID, like
text
man,
messages and stuff.
y'all full of shit. During COVID,
Yeah, they just man, it is what it
Right.
is, man.
how else was you supposed to keep in touch with recruits? You damn sure wasn't gonna visit.
Trying to discredit these boys, man.
Sign stealing, impermissible scouting, and
That ain't nothing
What?
different than what the Patriots was doing.
man, so,
Hey, look here, Mo. I seen a little clip of LaShawn McCoy and Julian Edelman. Sean McCoy talking about, man, we was at practice when we was the Bucks and Tom Brady and they was practicing, and Brady was like, man, that building got a bunch of glasses that we can't see nobody coming out. We got to take this practice inside. And everybody's like, man, how you know somebody just in that building recording?
Right.
But goddamn, if it was him, they would have had somebody recording their ass, man.
Exactly.
As simple as that. He's like, there's too many windows. We don't know if somebody over. Let's go inside. That's guilty, good conscience than a motherfucker.
Exactly.
hey, game recognized game.
Hey, he's like you know something we don't know, or something we ain't even on the premise of being capable of thinking about. Michigan, how serious of a schedule? You see their schedule? I'm trying to look theirs up right now. See what we think they can do.
I'm not gonna look at their schedule. They're not gonna do nothing. They lost way too many people.
Hey, because they play Texas,
Mainly they
USC, and Oregon.
And they lost their coach. So
okay, but shit,
yeah, they
dude. They won a game. How many passes they throw?
I mean, that's the kind of team they had.
Thank you.
I mean, I remember against Penn State, they didn't throw the ball at all in the second half, but that was last year.
Hey man, that's some leatherhead type shit, man.
He had to turn around and hand that thing off to Corum and shoot, got them damn road graders.
But you got a quarterback that when McCarty, he went, what round he go in? Top first round?
First.
And he playing a college game and ain't throwing a pass. Like, that's crazy.
They ain't need to.
So Michigan not gonna do nothing. We're getting to the top.
When your defense give up 8 points a game, I mean, you don't need to pass.
We're getting to the top 7. We got Penn State. I'm definitely not gonna ride with Penn State. Penn State is gonna be good against everybody that's not good, and they're gonna get hyped against a good team. But they're gonna annihilate them teams that ain't about shit.
Get hyped up, they build them up. Penn State is this and that, and then get beat down when they play somebody decent.
The only team that beat Penn State up is Michigan and Ohio State. They beat everybody else.
But who else they scheduling on their schedule though? That's worth
the schedule look like.
I mean, you got to go with their conference. They got to play conference. Let me see. I'm looking at it.
They got to play USC then this year.
The USC ain't shit. They finna beat dog hell out of USC.
The dog hell out of USC?
Have y'all seen USC play defense? Of course not.
Nah, they just put out.
Of course not. They finna push USC all over the place. Lincoln Riley is not recruiting any level of defense. That's just not happening. He didn't have it one in Oklahoma. He ain't had now since he been at USC. That's not finna change.
Well, you're right. And so with that being said, I remember, did you pay attention to the quarterback at USC that played in the bowl game? They did pretty good. Well, they did.
Yeah, I mean, look, dude, Lincoln Riley's gone. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
So,
but did you see that defense?
The play is the over. The play is over
every time. Shoot.
No defense, great offense. Over
48.
players the over.
Shoot, that joker maybe 50, Momo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That boy I was just being modest because I wanted to say 55. Them boys be putting
especially
up numbers, boy.
at this point in the season, because we talking about like week 6, 7.
Did Washington go to the Big 12 too? Big 10 too?
Yes.
Damn.
You had a couple of them that went to the ACC.
Oh, so UCLA did too then?
All the big ones, UCLA, USC, Washington, and Oregon went to the Big 10.
Okay, so they're not playing Oregon this year. Penn State not.
No, they're not playing Oregon.
Okay, so they're big Penn State big games.
Don't say USC.
USC at 23. That's it. Look. Okay, I'm going to read the schedule off. West Virginia, Bowling Green.
They got to go to Wisconsin. That's tough.
But I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. They play these Rudy Poots. West Virginia, Bowling Green, Kent State, Illinois, UCLA, and then they play USC, Wisconsin. They go to Wisconsin, Ohio State, Washington, Purdue, Minnesota, Maryland.
They fuck around and lose to Purdue, Bowling Green.
Damn, Mo.
Bowling Green put up numbers.
Hey, at least we know he's listening.
That Maction.
I'm just saying Bowling Green puts up numbers.
That boy say you going with the Maction.
In the MAC. Man. In the MAC, they do that.
Dude,
that's definitely going to be over.
They're not going to be able to push people.
That's going to be over.
How y'all gonna do Penn State like that, man? Come on, guys. Matter of fact, I'm finna look at their record from last year, dog. Yeah, they lost to who? Ohio State and Michigan. They blew out everyone else.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
So, hell, when I'm looking at their schedule this year, it looks like they're gonna be 11-1.
Hey, but look, I'm looking at their last 5 games. All right, they lost to Ole Miss in the bowl game. They beat Michigan State 42-0. They beat Rutgers 27-6. They lost Michigan 24-15. They beat Maryland 51-15. They gonna kick them. If you're above average, it's over and done with. But if you come with it, they some bullies, but then they turn into, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me type shit. But
I'm a little biased though, because I like Franklin, man. I think he runs, sometimes it's not necessarily about the winning with me. Like I like that he runs a good program, man. He got
you're right.
Good kids. They graduate and they gonna be competitive. He ain't out there cheating like Ohio State and Michigan. So he feels good.
But they tainted with that Joe Paterno bullshit. Whatever the other dude name, but Joe knew about that shit, man.
Oh, of course he did.
Sandusky, whatever his ass. You remember I played arena ball with that boy Rashad Casey.
Yeah, man. Yeah, them boys was foul.
Hey, damn, that's all they beat. Did Drake may play in the bowl game? Because West Virginia beat them 30-10 in the bowl game. He couldn't have played.
Man, I don't know. Who did North Carolina play?
West Virginia. That's who Penn State played first.
Oh, okay. Well, they tore him up last year, so I expect them to tear him up one more time.
All right. So we got Notre Dame at 7 with the new QB from Duke. Now, I really like him. Let me check their schedule out. I really liked him, man. He was a game, and he can throw it and he can run that ball.
Let's see. Notre Dame. Uh-oh. I like that Notre Dame is the Fighting Irish, even though the real Notre Dame is in Paris. Make it make sense, Mo.
A&M. That's gonna be they got A&M to beat them. I might want to take some of that. What A&M got coming back? Matter of fact, I didn't like A&M.
Got balls. They just suck ass at coaching. A&M got some balls.
They do.
Man. Jim Fisher is trash. You said that a long time ago.
He was trash at wasn't he at Florida State?
Yes, sir. Yes. Zach said that a long time ago. Yeah, Jimbo Fisher is garbage. But A&M has players though. They really do. They
pay because they pay for them players. Did they? I thought they had left though. Man, that's
nah, they still there.
Man, I don't have to go with Notre Dame to come down pull that upset, man, because they
They
basically
at A&M.
yeah, but they putting that spread based off last year's team. They're not putting this with the addition of a better quarterback.
Yeah,
What it look like? What's the line look like
1.5
it's gonna make some adjustments.
for A&M?
A&M.
It's gonna make some
You
adjustments.
can buy some points, and they got to win by what you call A&M got to win by 3. But like
Right.
I like that QB with better players. And
By
that's a
those,
push.
the time football season kick off, that'll be about 4.5.
That's a push. I'm gonna take A&M. They just gotta get a couple first down at the end of the game and boot that thing. Because it's gonna be a close game. I think those teams are pretty even.
All right, so Notre Dame don't play no fucking body.
No, they got that old whack ass record.
Say, man.
What is that? They independent. You know what I'm saying?
There's 3 independents.
And they gonna forever have them in the top something when they don't deserve it.
They play Florida State all the way in November.
Trash.
Because after A&M they play Northern Illinois, Purdue, Miami, Ohio, Louisville, Stanford. Stanford might be better this year.
You know Stanford's in the ACC now.
Yeah. Stanford, Georgia Tech, Navy, Florida State, Virginia, Army, and then USC. So they only have about 4 games they really have to come show up for.
I can't.
Yeah, but they still don't. We still don't think they national championship caliber.
Absolutely not.
And let's look at their schedule.
I think Ole Miss got a tough one. I think their schedule's tough.
Furman, Middle Tennessee, Wake Forest, Georgia Southern, Kentucky, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi State. So toward the middle end of their season, that LSU, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, that's real right there.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree. Especially when they play LSU, Brian Kelly would have kind of figured out some things.
Hey, they're gonna cover them first 3, maybe 4 games.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue against that. I'm looking at Furman and Middle Tennessee.
Wake Forest, and they go to Wake Forest, but they play Georgia Southern at home. I don't think Kentucky got any more firepower because they lost their little best weapons last year. They had Kentucky. They had Florida's transfer running back because I was riding with them for a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
And then we got Bama. Tough, though. We got Bama at 5. What we think about Bama?
Bama. Do they still have Milton at QB?
Yeah, and I like Washington coach, man.
I don't know what to think about Bama because they lost so much. And a lot
of Dr. Break Vegas, he say Dr. Sports Talk now.
Yeah, he Dr. Sports Talk. Man, he might be getting his pool cue.
Oh, yeah, it is that time, ain't it?
Yeah. I just went and changed real quick.
What you put on Fast Domino?
Man, I had to get
put on somewhere his shoulders can feel a little free.
Had to get the
You got the little wrist thing?
Nah, man. All them other ones be having
free balling.
Michael Jackson fingers and gloves and stuff. I don't need all that.
That boy taking to the essence. You got liquid powder?
I definitely like Bama's coach.
I got all that.
Already.
Bama's coach. But I don't think they're gonna get tested. You say you like Wisconsin this year, DT?
Ooh, I don't know if I said that. But Wisconsin's they're going to Camp Randall, and that's always tough.
So they play Bama. Wisconsin Bama go to Wisconsin week 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna show us what they come with because that next week, and that might be the best week to go with Wisconsin to cover because what I'm seeing is they be looking ahead. They be looking ahead. So they're gonna travel, but they really gonna be thinking about Bama. But Georgia that week before, and that's what we gotta look at. Them trap games, those are a lot major because I lost a 6 pick when Oklahoma upset fucking Texas at the Cotton Bowl. But that week before, they played horrible against Cincinnati. Not like there's no way they're gonna cover. They was overlooking Cincinnati because of the fucking next week. So we got to be conscious of those trap games. Kind of look ahead sometimes too. But
already, good luck, my guy.
That might be a trap game there for them. They got to cover 10, but we definitely got to pay attention to those first 2 weeks. But they don't have that bad of a schedule. They play Georgia, Vanderbilt, South Carolina, Tennessee, Missouri, LSU, Mercer, Oklahoma, Auburn. That ain't four tough games. It's like maybe
I don't know though. I don't know though. I mean, at Tennessee, I don't know what they have. We know that Missouri's gonna be tough. To me, LSU is interesting because it's later on in the season, and Brian Kelly has proven that his teams do get better as the season wears on. Like, you want to catch LSU early, where you want to catch Ole Miss late. I don't know what Mercer is, and at Oklahoma, I don't think that's scaring anybody. But we already know about the Iron Bowl. We know that's a tough one. That is at the house though.
Yeah, and we gotta see how they play throughout the year, because Auburn was talking about, I read some, they was talking about they changing their offensive coordinator, and they didn't like how things went last year. They in a better place this year moving forward, and I feel a lot better about themselves. So I want to pay attention to them early on in the season. Matter of fact, let me go just look at Auburn. We gotta take a note of that. And damn, man, I wanted to ask Mo before he got off. So since we're gonna be recording and you're gonna be doing the editing, you think we can come up with the questions ahead of time and I can just interview the people one-on-one? That way we ain't gotta wait for all 4 people to be ready, and then I can just send you the video.
Yep.
All right. So what I'll do, I'll send y'all the little bio that I have of them. We all come up with our 10, 15, whatever questions, and then we'll just go from there. Yeah, maybe so.
We can play I guess we can, just put the video in it could be its own kind of separate entity. Interview with, winged it interviews, such and such.
I thought you was gonna be like breaking it up in clips or whatever. So I'm just trying
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have an interview with one particular person, then that would be in a clip in and of itself.
Oh, I thought you clip that up, just piece the clippings. I'm not sure. That's why I was just throwing it out there.
Because, just send me the video, and I got to kind of get the material to kind of figure out what's the best use.
Yeah, man.
How to best intersplice it.
You're gonna be busy with football and so I want to make sure you have enough time. I ain't trying to put no added pressure on you, because I know football season is no joke.
Tell me about it.
I know, man. I ain't trying to put that pressure on you. So you let me know if you want to do the clips, or we need to just do all the interview right then, or we need to do it all live. Like, what you feel like is gonna work best for you with your time.
I think it's really all the same. The question is, what is a better look for the show? Because if we want the interview to be a part of that weekly show, then it's probably better we do it all together. But if we want, hey, this is the interview, this is who we're interviewing this week, then to me that would be kind of a separate type of deal. I don't know. Like I said, I think we just gotta do it. Let me get the material, and then let me see.
All right. So what I'll do is I will try and get with Fish and Radar and try and record that and see how I can send that to you, and then see how we can go from there, and see how, what I'm saying, see how that can parlay into the live stream with me, you, and Mo.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at, even the video that we have right now, and I'm kind of trying to get it in my mind of how I would edit it, and that's why I want those extra cameras. So that way I can always have a shot of just one person. Because I think when you send me this video, it's gonna always be that whole split screen.
Yeah. And I was trying to see, because I got a iPad, or what I need to use. I guess I would need to use my camera, my iPhone. My iPhone to do it. Because I was thinking about how the hell I'm gonna send it to you from the iPad. So I guess I'll just place my my iPhone and use that, and just use my iPad for like research or whatever material and notes I have, and I'll set that up. So I can just send it. I can definitely email you and text you from my phone than I can from my iPad. So I'll do it that way. So I will. Okay, I'll call Radar now tonight and see when they want to do the interview, and we'll just do that live, and then I'll send that to you. I'll send you and Mo some little bios about both of them, whatever questions y'all come up with. So maybe I might try and do that with them like Sunday or Monday. And then that way, when Wednesday come around, when we do the live show, if we can have somebody else come on live, we can do something live with them. And I mean, we can just see whichever works best for us.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. We just gotta let's just get the material, and then
yeah,
as long as we got the material, something can happen.
All right. So yeah, I'll call him when we get done. I'm gonna end this stream.
All right.
But